Hey guys, me again with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be taking a look at a new gun that I've built, but I haven't made a video for it just yet. You might be able to see underneath all the folders of all the different weapon types, the Blue Jay Industries Vector X is there. That weapon I had a sneak peek out on my channel. Advanced Warfare HBR-A3 has a sneak peek on my channel, but there are a lot of guns that I still have to make videos for, and they get caught back up to all the guns that I've currently built. This is one of them. This is the G3A4. I had this built before the end of the school year, but I don't think I've made a video for it, so I'm going to make a video for it now. I'm using the world's most precarious recording setup for this process. I'm using my old camera's tripod with my tablet balancing up on top of it with a Lego stand. I'm actually surprised I'm getting really good screen recording out of this. My older cameras would make all the lines on the screen and things like that, and even from way back here you're still able to see a pretty good amount of the text on the screen itself. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the G3A4. I should have a rendered image of this. Go away. Go away. Viruses everywhere. G3. Yep, there it is. So this is what it looks like in LDD to Pauvre with the full rendering. This is kind of more along the lines of the Battlefield 3 version, which the olive green furniture and different things like that. It has the MP5 style furniture on it as well. There are longer G3A4s that have their own furniture that really can't be transferred over to anything else, but the one that I decided to build uses the MP5 style furniture. I'm also running Windows 10, which is a really good program right now. I really like it. It's doing me well. I haven't had any major issues out of it. So here it is, the G3A4 from Battlefield 3. It basically uses the H&K 21 body that I had. It uses the exact same mechanisms and different things inside of it. So we're going to start with the stock and work our way forward to the muzzle like we generally do. So the stock has the same sling mount, the same butt pad, the same smooth curving up on top of it where your cheek sits. But this one has a different angle than the HK21. This is a lot more sharper of an angle. The HK21 comes out, up, and then kind of goes back in. This one's just a straight shot, straight down. Moving on, it connects to the upper and lower receiver pretty simply. Your lower receiver uses a flush pistol grip using these side pieces here. They're super useful for grips and these types of things. This one has a little bit of stippling on the side, which is what these little lines here are for. Keeps your hands from moving around, different things like that. The bumps in the front of the grip itself keep your fingers from moving up and down. Keeps them separated from one another so they don't overlap and get pinched between each other. The trigger guard is curved like it needs to be. The trigger itself moves like it should. Not that way. Moves like you're actually shooting the weapon. The magazine release works, so you can release your magazine. It's a little glitchy because LDD. It's just like a basic AK paddle magazine, different things like that. Your safety works. It's ambidextrous on both sides, and it switches between safety, semi-auto, full auto. Let's see if I can grab the axle piece itself this minute. So as you can see, you can move it on both sides, up and down. The upper receiver has the cutouts and the little kind of the circular piece. These cutouts here are for a collapsible stock that you see on an MP5, different things like that. You'll see them on G3s, the paratrooper models that are meant to be super small, collapse up when you're jumping out of airplanes, different things like that. You'll see collapsible stock sitting on those, but for me, I like the ones with the MP5 furniture, so I went with the MP5 furniture, different things like that. Up here we have the rear sight and the tactical rail up on top. The rear sight is pretty simple. It sits here around the front sight, basically just exactly like that. Here's your shell ejection port. It does connect to the charging handle, so both of these work. The charging handle itself should be able to move back. Yeah, it does. It's going to be hard to get it to... There it goes. You can see that it sits up here and then it moves back to here like so, just like that. And then you can take and lock this. Well, you can't lock this one because of this is sitting too far down, but just delete a few of those. You can take this and you can lock it up into the receiver just like that, so that the shell ejection port is held open, as you can see here. You can see the little piece in here where the rubber band sits. And then you can slap it down and then the bolt's going to ride back forward like it's supposed to. We have our very comfortable front foregrip here. It's angled, so you can see the angles here, and then on the bottom. No magazine in this one. The magazine release is really weird. It stays in the way of the magazine. I can't build one, basically. Front sight, pretty simple. Gas adjustment piece is what I believe this is, but I have no idea, to be honest. And then your barrel and your standard muzzle brake. The G3 is no longer used by the German military. It was built for the German military as their standard battle rifle. A few other countries will use the G3A4, basically just like smaller third world countries where they can buy them like really cheap, but they want like a true battle rifle. The G3A4 is a battle rifle. It takes a much larger cartridge than, I think it takes, what does it take? I think it takes 5.56. I don't know, I can't remember actually. I'm going to have to look this up now. G3. Gun. H&K G3. And yeah, 7.62 by 51, which is 308. So it is it's a true battle rifle. This top one, it has the collapsible stock that I was talking about. So it is a battle rifle. They discontinued using it as a battle rifle. They switched over to the H&K G3A4, which is the 5.56 by 45 assault rifle that they have. They have the MG36, which is the 5.56 by 45 light machine gun based off of the G36. The SL8, which is the marksman variant. I'm forgetting one. I know I am. Whatever, I can't remember. But this is just like a branch between the old German bolt-action weapons and then moving into the battle rifle era. Like the FN/FAL came out during this time. And then once they realized that soldiers were really not okay with huge rounds, like 308 kicks way too much for a lot of people, so they decided to bump it on down to a newer design, which would be your H&K G3A4. The thing that was supposed to replace the H&K G3A4 is the H&K XM8. That review is coming out next. I've already built that. I used the G3A4 body because all it is a highly modified G3A4. But you're going to have to wait a little bit before I can get into doing that review today. So I'll see you guys later in another YouTube video. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe for more videos similar to this one. If you want to see other weapons, don't be afraid to check out my website at bluejaythemeister.weebly.com. It's free and always will be. I update it as much as I can. As you can see, the G3A4 is the very first one on the list there to be added. The H&K XM8 is next after that. The Vector Mark IV, I have made a video for. I just need to update it onto the website. Magpul PDR SR25 FN Herstal Scar L Master Edition, Blue Jay Industries Vector X, the PP90 M1, the Advanced Warfare HBR-A3, the SV98 Master Edition, the normal SV98. All of these are weapons that need to be added into the website, but I got to make videos for them first. And this is one of the very first videos before we move on into that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe for more videos similar to this one. I've already done these outros and things like that, so I'm just going to end the video here. Have a great day.